It is 2022. Same jumper as the last episode. Bit of time in between. Do I look older? Nah, we still got it. We are 2022. We are making a return back. This is going to be like a catch up on top of the catch up because COVID went on pretty long. A lot of the fitness industry has been kind of turned away. Gyms are back now. Things are starting to get back to reality, which means comp prep. This comp prep, I am now 9 weeks out, so that's pretty exciting. We're back. This is going to be a bit different. This is where I think I've done my pro cards. I've won my world titles. I've done all these type of things. It's been COVID. I've stayed consistent training through the whole time. Watching some of the physiques and lineups, if you agree or don't agree, for the people that are looking into it. Conditioning slipped big time. I think some of the physiques, and the most average physiques that have been up. You have your rare, really good ones, but predominantly the whole phase, I think, of the world at the moment, society, the fitness industry, competition is do things fast. It's 6 weeks. I want to do the next comp. Forget about bodybuilding, and that's changed the whole industry big time. So my goal this season is bring back conditioning to the fitness industry. Come in with next level package. Beat my past package. Focus inwards. Don't worry about those pro cards, world titles, and other people that I'm chasing. This time, it's all focused on me. We're gonna break down again, give you guys information on how I do it, how I reach my conditioning, what level of training I do push at. Training, I'm gonna put free programs in here so you can train along with it. Build the fitness community back to where it was. And yeah, it's something that I think's been missing over the last little bit. And we're going to make a comeback. It's going to be good. We're going to go through days of the life. I'm going to catch you up anyway really quickly on what's been happening since then. For those guys that don't know, from that last episode, I'm now sitting in a very new house. There's been a few little business things that have come on with Team Able Fit and things like that. It's been consistency. That's the biggest thing, is consistently growth, not just hiding in a hole, especially through COVID. And even if you did hide in a hole, guess what is a really good time right now to get back, think two things, reset goals. We're going to break down my goal structure, break down champion mindset, and get back into this. This is a whole new year. This is a whole new prep. Same old story. This time, we're not Rise of the Physique, we're Return of the Physique. Let's get it. Day 1. So even though I did say that I was 9 weeks out, I'm not starting my prep here. I've been prepping in a cut phase for about 4 weeks now, cleaning things out. It's getting to the more serious side. That's why I want to record a lot of this stuff and go from here. Pretty much on season, it's not an off or an off switch like during my off season. So I've stayed pretty consistent. I'm pretty clean eating, training most days of the week, minimal rest days, and getting it. First things first, morning, we're going straight into cardio. At the moment, I'm running cardio about 3 to 4 times a week. We're gonna increase that as we get closer to the show. Calories are sitting at 3,200, so pretty high, a good little start, up my output, keep my output high, so we do have that fullness as well as condition. So first things first, I am cranking Ripper, fat burner, L-carnitine. I really like starting to stack L-carnitine in my fat burner pre-workout, post-workout, and we're gonna add that into this and get to it straight to the gym. So we are turning up. Gym, workout, shoulder session. Getting it done, hoodies on, no shoes on. That's the way we train. So everything we do, normally training, is going to be supersetted. So that will be one exercise, no rest, straight into the next one, and rinse and repeat. So we'll continue through that, pretty much the whole workout. Rest 45 seconds, 3 sets, 12 reps. Let's absolutely go and get it.
Got me feeling like I can't be without ya. Anytime someone mention your name, I be feeling as if I'm around ya. Ain't no words to describe you, baby. All I know is that you take me high. Can you tell that you drive me crazy? Cause I can't get you out my mind. Whenever you're around, I always seem to smile. And people ask me how, well, you're the reason why I'm dancing in the mirror and singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. There ain't no guarantee, but I take a chance on we. Baby, let's take our time.
So while I can breathe, we're going to talk through cardio. At the moment, I am running post-workout cardio after every session. So 15 minutes, HITT, high intensity training, mostly in intervals. And I mix it up with things I like. So if it's boxing, if it's ski erg, running, jumping, the assault bike, mixing up today. What we're going to do is 250 ski erg, 1 minute flat out assault bike. I'm going to do it for 3 rounds. This is going to suck. We're taking aerobic threshold to maximum amount. And compres's gotta hurt a little bit. Fuck.
Do you have anything to say? Any inspirational words?
I'm on my way to meet the devil. It's not very nice. Workout down, we are looking a bit more pumped. It actually kind of looks like our lift now. So we're going to do a physique check-in. This is our weight this morning, 81 kilos. That's the lightest I've been. Down 2 kilos from the start prep. So let's have a look. We're going to compare this throughout. Photos, videos are the number one thing. Weight can sometimes drop and come back up, but the biggest thing is really looking at photos of before and after and things like that, because that's going to tell you the difference when you are on a comp prep versus just an average, like trusting weight. Weight will fluctuate depending on carbohydrates, depending on sleep, depending on what time you are and what time of day that you are measuring yourself. So let's have a little look.
The times get rough, there ain't no giving up, cause it just feels so right. Don't care what others say, if I got you, I'm straight. You bring my heart to life, yeah. You light me up inside, like the 4th of July. Whenever you're around, I always seem to smile. But ask me how, well, you're the reason why. I'm dancing in the mirror and singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. Singing in the shower.
So, posing fitness is another big thing. Practicing at the moment, I haven't even started, but I'm teaching posing quite a lot. So that's actually giving me a little bit of posing fitness and things like that. That's where, for me, it's going to be a little different. I'm pretty confident with my posing, and that makes a big difference between me maybe pushing in second and getting up further, having that confidence, having that posing. Insane. So, shoulder session down, and we are back. It's dinner time. Already post-workout, 1.5 scoops grunt protein. Grunt, whey protein, isolate, This is a protein we create. Super low carb, 1.4 grams of sugar, 1.7 grams of carbs. So I like making sure like I stick with isolate, high quality, low carb, grass-fed whey protein, and I just find it will digest a lot better. I don't get bloated from it. I don't feel like really average after it, and it tastes really good. So something you can drink that does taste amazing. Back when I first started, everything tasted horrendous. So I'll stick 1.5 scoops of that post-workout. I have it in my oats. I have it in my night meal. So, and post-workout. Then you can't supplement real protein. This meal is one of the most boring meals on comp prep. That's why I like it. I'm like one of these weirdos that I kind of like the boring. I like to suffer a little bit throughout my prep. Even though you shouldn't really suffer, I think it's just a part of it. Like, I like to have kind of regimented, same day type of foods. At the moment, my go-to is pretty much chicken, steak, turkey as my protein sources, and I'll stick different marinades in that. That's the number one thing. Getting different marinades like your peri-peri that are low calorie, low carb, and mixing up with Miriam's Kitchen is going to give you different meals. So it's not just going to make you think like you're having something different. I'll mix that in my chicken, veg, have salads, different types of things like that. It is super easy now to do and prep and do all those type of things as well. So I'm gonna chuck that in, give you a look at the finished thing. It's gonna be nice and boring. We're gonna have some microwave rice with it, like a true bodybuilder having chicken and greens. And then I'll show you a nice, better meal later down the track. But just me tonight, so we're keeping it easy, we're keeping it boring, and we're keeping it normal. So one of the biggest additions that I do add to my comp prep is I use infrared saunas. So I use them about 3 times a week, an hour in them, which is pretty brutal. The last like 15 minutes is absolutely a nightmare. I don't know, it's one of those things I kind of find that it helps me with getting my condition, just helps me so many health benefits from like stopping me getting sick, you're raising your heart rate, burning calories with an infrared, and it's something I've used pretty much since I won the Australian title. So that's why I'm lucky that pretty much now I've moved into this house. This was one of the purchases I was looking for to make sure that I get straight away. Let's get cooking. So that sets with goals for this year. Where are we at? At the moment, I have 3 goals in mind. First goal, we have 9 weeks NBA physique. Second goal, 11 weeks. This is my maybe IFBB physique. This is the unnatural fed. So depending on how I'm looking, how I go with NBA, that's gonna be a maybe. And then third show, 12 weeks, ICN. This is where we're peaking it. ICN Men's Physique Pro debut in the Pro show. So that's the ultimate goal. That's what I want to come in the best. The others are kind of lead-ins to that show. Plus get a heap of experience on like competing in other federations and things like that as well. Just to have some fun. And really this year I think my whole mentality is it's going to be about me. We're returning the physique, proving what we can do, putting myself in different places that I have, different stages I haven't been on, and really kind of bring back the complete love and passion and that I have for competing and doing it as an athlete, as an unknown athlete in some federations. So that's why I've kind of selected those ones to kind of go for versus the normal ICN shows. So they're the 3 shows. Currently 9 weeks out for the first show. Super excited. I've unleashed that tiger. Like I've had that tiger caged up in a jar deep down, pushed them all down for 4 years. Now it's time to unleash. We're super excited. So we're going to take you along the whole ride with me. Let's absolutely get this. That's the catch up. 9 weeks. This is week 1. Let's go! So, a few little goals that has happened over the last 4 years. I kind of pushed out through the fitness goals and went into more business and obviously building. It's kind of cool to have something like this house, which has been a byproduct of everything that I have done with fitness. Now let's get back to the fitness though. So, 20 minutes, level 20 on the Stairmaster. That's my kind of go-to faster cardio. It's what I've done in previous preps before as well. So, it's kind of fight the devil, you know. It is hard for the first couple of weeks, just getting it used to, like, obviously diving straight into the deep end of like HIIT cardio. I kind of like to do things HIIT. I like to do it fasted. It's just a preference. I just find that I'm not like regurgitating oats or anything like that. So get a sweat up, first thing done. We fucking love it. It's kind of, I've still kept relatively good fitness throughout my off season. I believe in lean gains, so I'm not completely sending it and getting fat as hell and making it a longer prep than it needs to be. I'm not having to burn a like copious amount of body fat, and that's pretty much why I stick to the lean gain type of thing to turn up. I surf, I do all these things in my off season as well. So I want to keep relatively functional, keep it moving while putting on lean muscle mass, and that's what it's worked for me over the past 8 years of competing. And I'm just even catching my breath. The only time I ever sweat is coming off when I stop after cardio. So it's not bad. I like prepping in winter because you actually start to burn some body heat and you're actually warm for once in your life.
If I got you, I'm straight. You